Hi, my name is Katya. Here I try to improve my English and also share some of my thoughts on how to make your life better and how to find joy in small or ordinary things, and also how to maintain work-life balance even if you work in a creative field. So welcome, and today I wanted to talk about the importance of having a hobby in your life. I feel like nowadays no one really talks about it. I feel like everyone really cares about careers and jobs. Everyone asks you, have you graduated, or which course are you taking right now? Can they add you to their LinkedIn network? How are you improving your soft skills, or I don't know, hard skills? Just skills. How are you going to achieve your goals? And no one asks you, what do you do to be happy? Like, really, what do you do in your free time? What brings you happiness? What brings you joy? No one really cares, and it's not cool to do something without purpose. And I say that it is super important to have something in your life that brings you only pure joy. You don't have to achieve something, you just do it because you want to be happy. And today I wanted to maybe give you some of my insights, I don't know, advices, thoughts just on why hobby is important and why you should consider of having one. So, first thing I feel like I have to say about hobby, that hobby is not your work. Hobby doesn't have to bring you money. Because as soon as it does, it is not your hobby anymore. It is your work now. You have responsibilities to it and you just can't enjoy it for the fullest. I believe that hobbies' only purpose is to bring you happiness, relaxation, and joy. And if it brings you money on top of it, you feel like you can do it freely anymore. You feel like you have some goals. I don't know, I just feel that we have to separate hobby and work. And trust me, I know what I'm saying as an architect myself. I know what it's like when your hobby becomes your job. As a child, I loved to draw, and naturally it just became my work. So I believe many people who are in a creative field will understand me. When you do something good, or I don't know, you just like doing this, you consider it to become your job, your career, and it's great. And don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful for my career. I am really happy and blessed that I have this creative job. But not gonna lie, when you draw for the money, when you produce ideas for the money, it's not that fun because you have some additional responsibilities. You have to be creative in order to have food, and it's not as cool and fun and free as it was in my childhood. So that's why I think that hobby should not be your work. Do something for your happiness, do something for your work. I'm not saying that something that you do for your living has to be boring, you have to hate it. Not if you already have this cool, interesting work. Isn't it cooler to have additional hobby in your life to make your life, I don't know, 2 times better? It's great. So have your good work, have your interesting job, and also think about what can you do for your enjoyment only. And it leads us to the second point I wanted to share with you today, is that hobby should not improve you. Again, don't get me wrong, hobby can improve you, and it's great if it does, but it's not its purpose. Again, the only purpose of a hobby is to bring you happiness and make you feel good. So hobby does not make you good or better. Hobby makes you feel better, makes you feel good. It's all about the feeling. In this modern world, in this productivity rush, it's not cool anymore to do something without benefiting from it. We all want something that will make us better, that will bring us money, society's approval. And we have to stop with this crazy idea that everything we do has purpose. Because honestly, nothing has its purpose. Your work doesn't have purpose. We are all going to die. So why not allow yourself to have some happy at least once a week? Really think about it. Stop improving yourself. Start doing something for no reason. Or maybe for one reason, to be happier. Because, you have, at best, you have 80 years of your life, and you really want to take this course in your free time about economics. You don't want to, knit or something. You don't want to dance. You don't want to, jump on a jumping session. To do something that you love doing. Okay, I'm kind of angry, don't you think? I feel like I'm angry. I don't know. I'm really angry with this productivity rush. The important thing to mention here is, as we said, hobby should not be an obligation. Hobby should not be some kind of necessary duty you have to do. But of course, as it is so free, it's really about creativity, it's hard to find time for it. It's hard to remember that you want to have it. Let's put it this way. Even if hobby is not an obligation, it's not a necessary thing, it's not a duty, still, if you want to have it in your life, you have to think about how to plan it and how to really make it a part of your life. Because believe me, other parts of your life like work, family, friends, all those beautiful parts require a lot of time, and then they will tear you apart, and you have to think about it now. You won't remember that you love dancing if you won't go dancing. You will forget that you really enjoy it because you're going to work, you're going to be with your family, with your friends, take your courses to improve your soft skills and hard skills and everything. That you will just forget that you love dancing. You will forget. So to remember it, you have to plan it. You have to plan in advance your time when you're going to be happy. It is sad, it's not romantic, it's not really like in films, people just are happy and they are happy just because they have time for it. Unfortunately, we have to play by the rules of this modern world. And the rules are: what is not planned, that is not done. So please remember about that. We plan not to find time for a hobby, but also to understand that our happiness is our responsibility. Trust me, there are going to be days when you will feel lazy, you will feel sad, and it's okay, it's normal to feel this way sometimes, but in 80% of those days, if you have your hobby planned, you will go there because you paid for it, or you just know that you have to go there, it's your plan for your day. You will not regret it. You will just remember that you love it, and you will be grateful your past self planned it. And for the end of this video, I would love to share with you this metaphor that reminds me how important hobby really is. So imagine that hobby is some sort of a magic stick that turns you into your childhood. Really, with hobbies you can play real life games and bring your childhood memories, bring your fantasies to the real life. If you want to dance, Go to the dance class. Imagine yourself a ballerina. I don't know, imagine yourself an oriental princess when you do your belly dance class. If you always wanted to be an artist and life decided, or you decided that you want to be, I don't know, a taxi driver, I don't know, someone, CEO of a big company, but you want to have this little fantasy of yours when you are an artist. So go this art class. Give yourself this opportunity to live 1 hour a week in your fantasy world.
Michael, do not let your imagination run out of control.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You have a bad imagination. It's stupid. I live in a fantasy world.
Hobby is just a reminder of the child you used to be. And it's great. It helps us to believe in magic. It helps us to believe in good. It makes us more positive and just happier overall. I thank you so much for watching this video. Please share your thoughts. Do you have a hobby in your life, or are you planning on getting one? Also, to the end, I add what is my hobby right now. It is belly dance class. So I started doing it around 2 years ago. Honestly, I was mainly inspired by some belly dancer, and since then I have a lot of footage of me dancing, and it's just so amazing to see my progress, to see how my body gains new skills. It fascinates me what human bodies are capable of, and that we really can learn anything if we practice it. And speaking of bodies, another benefit I got from my belly dance experience is that in the past I was really insecure about my belly, or this little bump on the lower stomach many girls have. But dancing once a week with women and seeing how beautiful our bodies are in a movement totally changed my perception of what is normal for me. Now I feel confident with my belly, because really, if I have no belly, I won't be doing shimmies properly, so I need my belly in order to fully enjoy my classes. Also, in our dance studio, we had a concert for friends and relatives, and it was like a time machine that took me 10 years back when I was a child, also dancing Ukrainian folk dances, and my parents came to see me, but this time it was my boyfriend who came to see me, and I was 10 years older, but still it was super fun to prepare costumes, to be nervous before getting on a stage and experience these childhood memories again. It was a great opportunity to try a new role for the moment, because I'm no actress, I'm no dancer, but I love that I can pretend to be one and enjoy it. I wanted to show you one of my favorite choreography I learned. I love this song so much, and I hope this little piece might also inspire you for trying something new Also, an important thing that I forgot to mention, that sometimes hobby helps you to understand other cultures more and other people more. So you really improve, even if I said you don't have to improve anything, but still you improve your empathy. So I believe it's not some skill that you have for your career, but for being a good, kind person. It's really important to understand other people. So Sometimes hobby can help us to remember how beautiful, how bright our world is, and to help you learn something about other culture. For example, I love belly dancing, as I said, and it just made me fall in love with Arab culture, music, even food. It really widened up my horizons and made me more interested in other culture, and also now I think about other hobby that can make me closer to other culture that I don't know anything about, and make me more tolerant maybe in some way, or just make me more interesting person. Not so I have some crazy rich job in corporate, but to make myself happier, because the more interests you have in your life, the more interesting life becomes, and you also become more happier, because you know you can learn something about it, you can learn something about that, you can go to the museum, you can see this concert. Those are just new ways of discovering this world and being grateful for it. So now it's all, as you see, I forgot to say that, but I've turned Arab music on, and it just reminded me about this important thing of a hobby. So now living for good. I don't know what does that mean, living for good. It's like for forever. I'm not living for good. I will come back next Friday, but still, you know, bye.